Hi, everyone. Kristen here. Hello, hello. Oh, looks like we got an issue on Facebook. Let's see what happens. Let me remove it and add it back. Maybe we'll connect now. There we go. Looks like we're live on both YouTube and Facebook for Softlex Company. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Kelly. I hope you're feeling okay. Hi, Heather. Who else is here with us? Hi, Ilyanka. Hi, Zach. We've got Thomas here hanging out in the background. Hi, Mari. Hi, Dana. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Liz. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am exhausted today. I hosted my first art retreat this past weekend, and it was awesome. I did it with my friend Carrie. We have hosted workshops together before. I think our first one we realized was, I think, 2016. So we were laughing that it's taken us 9 years to birth a retreat together. And it was just so amazing. It was so magical. It was here in Scottsdale, Arizona. We kicked it off Friday evening and got to meet everybody. There were 10 attendees plus us, so 12 of us total. Kicked it off Friday night, had craft time, journaling time, went to dinner together. Then Saturday, we started at 8 in the morning and we went all the way till about 10 o'clock at night. So just yoga and meditation and painting and collaborative painting, and then dinner on the rooftop for the sunset. And then we had like a whole lightning storm show because the weather was crazy here. And then we got up on Sunday and we did a closing ceremony. Everyone shared, and lots of tears to be had. One of the feedbacks was to make sure we all had tissues, because there was quite a few times we needed tissues and we didn't have tissues readily available. And then we had brunch together, and then we made our final little affirmation flags that was cut up from our collaborative painting that we did on Saturday, in addition to everyone doing their own painting. And it was just so lovely. It was so heartfelt and a lot of breakthroughs. And yeah, just exhausted today though, because I got home around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I was on the whole time holding space. And yeah, I don't feel like I'm completely rested yet. Dinner, yoga, meditation, and painting. I know, but it was very relaxing, I think, for everyone else, but it was a lot of preparation for me leading it. and a lot go, and like everything felt like it was like boom, 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 boom from my perspective, but I think they had a lot more space in their time and in their event, right? And it just is so, whenever I even do a 3 or 4 hour workshop, I'm completely wiped out, because it's not just painting. It's a lot of soul searching. It's a lot of sharing. It's a lot of going through like kind of a healing journey throughout the painting process. So I think that's why it just feels like really draining, but in a very good way. If that makes sense. I just feel like stone cold tired though today. Liz says, I saw your post of the room set up and tables, which must have been a lot of work for you. It is. Yeah, we had to tarp down the whole room. I mean, it was a huge conference room. I think I tarped down one whole side of it because we did yoga on the other side. And just did that like the night before. And yeah, being the teacher is the work. Exactly. It was just, and I think mentally just being able to hold space for 3 whole days for a group of people. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. And I wasn't nervous at all, which was really, really awesome because normally I get quite nervous before I teach, and I didn't get nervous at all. And neither did Carrie. We were like so ready for this. But yeah, definitely feeling it's almost like an emotional tired, I think, even more than physical. That makes sense. Yes. Dana says, so the bigger question is, will you be doing this again in a bit? It sounds like a good time. Well, we had some people ask to do the exact same one again. So like the same theme, and they wanted to bring some friends back. So I think we'll probably do the same one this time again next year. And we're hoping to do one in the spring that might have a different theme. But we want to look for another location because the location we had was in Old Town Scottsdale, which is a really busy tourist area. And it was great in September because it's sort of a shoulder month for tourism there. But if we do it in the springtime, it would just be bonkers expensive. And so we're going to probably look for a little bit different location for the spring and hopefully keep our same location for the fall because it was awesome. It was really, really good. Oh, it was so much fun. Jenny says, I always need a couple of days to come down from a visit, whether I'm the one traveling or not. Imagine this is much the same. Yeah, totally. Totally. And let me see if I missed any other questions. Yeah, Jenny says recovering from an event is totally a thing, even a positive one. And I think there's just like, right, we started talking about it and planning it in April. We started officially planning it in May. So like there's just been like a lot of preparation and like stretching and things we had to figure out for the first time leading up to it. And then it was really amazing for the weekend. And then, yeah, just feeling all of the feelings today. And definitely going to try and get another early night sleep. And I think tomorrow I should feel a little more back to normal. So let's see what is going on. I have to get my brain in like regular work mode here. What's happening this week? We've got a wickedly fun project, I hope, using the new Wicked Brew kit that has sold out, but we do have a lot of the parts and pieces left. So some of the mixes are left, some of the strands are left. Excuse me. I should go grab my drink. Some of the pedals that were in the kit and the little black cats, the little ceramic black cats, the black hearts. You can still get all of those and the trio over at softflexcompany.com. And so we'll use some of those things today. I'm not sure what yet. I opened it up, but I haven't made any decisions yet. Our sale that's happening right now, let me go pop that up, is $10 off $49 or $20 off $99, plus free US shipping on online orders over $89. And that's with the coupon code WICKED. That's good until tomorrow, September 30th. One coupon per order, and it's not valid with any other order discounts. But that's a really great deal. So you can stock up on all sorts of fun things. We've got a brand new kit called the Thanks a Latte kit, and that comes with a coordinating bead strand. Well, it doesn't come with it, but that has a coordinating bead strand also available. And we have our TGBE Fall Fest kit. The Black Brilliance kit is online. You can also get the coordinating Black Brilliance bead mix, and that's coming up soon. That is the middle of October. I think it's October 18th, 19th, and 20th. We should have the schedule up really soon. I was hoping to get it up last week, but I don't know if I heard back from everybody yet. I have to check in on my collaborators and make sure everyone has seen it and signed off on it. So that should probably go up real soon this week for the schedule. And Terry says, hello, my orders arrived. The bag is perfect. And so many great items I spent way too much on, but all the fun. I totally get that, Terry. I'm so glad that it came and it's perfect. I still haven't gotten mine. Actually, I emailed Rosa today because she messaged me last Tuesday and I gave her some stuff that I need. And then today I was like, I don't have any of it yet. So I messaged Rosa today and she said, yeah, it hasn't gone out yet. I think it's going out tomorrow. So hopefully I will have my bag. I'm hoping next week. And what else is going on? We have a live sale from Thursday that is still open for shopping through the end of today. So if you haven't checked that out yet, you can go to the Softflex Company app. Just make sure it's up to date. And you can go to Softflex Company Facebook page, or you can go to our website and click on the little live sale navigation link at the top, and that'll take you to the Softflex Comment Sold website to shop. You know, and we usually do it in September, so it just didn't happen this month. We also do it in December. So yeah, we got to talk about that and see if we're going to do it in December, or maybe we'll do it in October or November since we missed September. But thanks for bringing it up. We will have one this fall. Yeah, either we'll have it soon or we'll have it in November or December. Stay tuned. Since today's the 29th, we should probably discuss if we want to do that so that I can get started on the calendar. Thanks for bringing it up. But we do usually do it in September. It just didn't get on the docket. I do have a giveaway I'm doing during this video, so I'm going to pop that banner on right now, and I'm going to give away, I'm going to let you choose either the pink or the green Wicked bead strand. I'm going to pop down to my beading table and let's take a look. What are you saying, Scott? Scott says your package is delayed is my thought. I have a surprise going in it and I forgot it. Oh, and you're bringing it tomorrow. So Scott's why I haven't gotten my package yet. I was like, oh, that's so strange. I would have thought I would have had it by Monday. Well, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to what the surprise is. I love surprises. Terry says, okay, Rosa is off the hook. But yeah, Scott usually is in the office on Tuesdays. So you better put the surprise with your keys, Scott. So you can't leave the house without it. Look at all of this fun stuff. I know Sarah was saying last week, she's like, this is a really different color palette for us for Halloween. Yeah, watermelon vibes for days, totally, which is really cute. And it is inspired by the Wicked series, the book, the movies. We've got, we called it Wicked Brew. And instead of having one larger bead mix, we actually ended up with two smaller bead mixes to give you the team Elphaba and Team Glinda, or Good Witch and Wicked Witch colorways, which I thought was really very cute and fun. Let's take a look at what's in these. These are also cute little baggies. I like these bags. Here is the green one, and you can pick these up. We're selling them separately, so if you want more of just the green or you want more of just the pink, you can buy them each individually at softflexcompany.com while supplies last, or you can get more of both if you want more of both. These are fun. I like these ceramic rectangles. We've got some nice silver round beads. And this one, we've got a bunch of pretty black beads. We've got two ovals, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these are kind of like a fire polish, faceted fire polish shape. They are JJB baggies. Yeah, so we always, Jesse James Beads and Soft Flex Company collaborate on a lot of projects, and they always help us out with our monthly mystery design kits. They're so wonderful at pulling these themes that we decide on together and really make our kits extra special. These are pretty. I love those. And then we've got some fun frosted green beads, and then some spoke and some simple silver spacers in that half of the mix. And then here is the pink half, which is super pretty. We've got more of these rounds in the silver. Jennifer says she had to snag an extra green mix. I know. I love this. This kind of green is like my favorite too, like limey, or actually I love them all. I love grass green, Kelly green, lime green, chartreuse green. These are super pretty. We had, I think we had like a blue in this shape in the last kit, and I really loved it. It's perfect for earrings. So you got 2 of those. Oh, actually, you get 4 of those. And then you've got some clear, like barrel beads. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then you've got, what shape are these? Like a teardrop shape, but they're super faceted. They're faceted like kind of up straight across, which is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those in this sort of kind of magenta, like a light magenta pink. There are a lot of beads in this kit. Some 2 big clear, faceted clear beads. And then we have the frosted browns in the pink on this side. We also have some more of these spacers, but instead of the spokes, you got the rhinestone spacer beads in the pink side. So I just mixed them all up. So there's my green and my pink. So that came in the kit, but you can pick those up separately. This beauty came in the kit. I picked these up from the John sale over at Jill's warehouse. I thought that they would be great in this kit. So these are online as well if you want to pick up any more, or if you missed out on the kit and you want to get these black hearts. They're check glass, they're table cut, and then they've got like a little bit of a silver. It's not a bright silver, it's almost like a dark or like a slight hematite. I think it might even be like travertine under silver, so that's why it's got kind of like a darker texture. But very cool. I thought they were really pretty. So you got that in there. You got these yellow turquoise, which I've used before. I brought out this necklace because I actually really love these. And I use them in this copper and owl and gold. This is one of the Green Girl Studios pieces. So mixed metal, copper and gold necklace has all of that yellow turquoise in there. Super fun. And then of course some copper silver silk was up the back. I love that design, and that uses these beads. So same beads that you got in the kit. I think we're out of stock of them online now though. You can't get those anymore. You can pick up more little cats, little ceramic black cats, which have little white eyes, pink little ears, and you can see a little more detail in person than probably picking up on the video. You can get more of these. I think I want to play with these. I like when things like this like line up and give that kind of texture. So these are pink petals. You can get more of these at Softflex Company. I think we're down to under 10 of them though, under 10 strands. So not too many left. Some fun green spikes. These are not, you can't get these online. These are only in the kit. So some fun check glass green spikes. Jenny adores the cats. They are really cute. They are really, really cute in person. And then we've got the ginkgo leaf beads, which actually I didn't know that it looks like they've got a little glitter on them. I just thought that they were flat, but now that I have them in my hands, they have either like a metallic-y or like a glitter sheen on them. I don't know if the camera's picking that up at all. I feel like it's just picking up like a satin sheen, but I actually see little flecks of glitter, which that's cool. And we do have more of these available. They do sparkle at softflexcompany.com. So if you want to pick up more of those, you can grab more of those. And then what else do we got here? We've got this Good Witch wand, which we've totally sold out of these online. So you can't get any more of these that I know of for right now. And then we sold out of these right away last week because they're so cute. The witch hat and the hole runs. How does the hole run? Oh, I thought it went through there, but it looks like it just kind of goes just this hook, huh? Right where that curls. We ran out of these real quick, and they have more online now, so we just restocked. So if you wanted to get more hats, more of the witches hats, you now can while supplies last. The kit also came with 2 pairs of ear wires and a lobster clasp and our 2x2 millimeter sterling silver crimp tubes. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I didn't show you these, but these are the bead strands that coordinate with the kits too. There's the wickedly green and wickedly pink. And on the video today, at the end of the video, I'll choose a winner with whoever puts in that hashtag wicked to win your choice of the green or the pink. And let me just finish setting up that giveaway. There we go. What are you guys saying? Debbie says the wand and the hat are 2 of my favorite beads. I know. Did you see that Deb Floros, if you haven't seen her video yet, I think it went up. She just made a pair of earrings simply by adding the ear wire to each charm. And it's just so cute. So that's it. And it's totally adorable. Totally adorable. And the last thing I should mention, so the kit comes with the black onyx soft flex medium 10-foot spool of beading wire. And then we also introduced a wicked trio, which has the black, the fluorite, and the pink tourmaline in it. Nope, you're good, Jenny. It grabs it. There's 36 entries right now. I just have to kind of say start collecting, and I didn't hit start collecting. But it goes back through the whole stream. The only time you have any issues with that is if the stream drops. Like if we lose connection, then we have to sometimes have you enter back in again. I'm going to put down my beading mat because I feel like dumping beads out. And I know I want to play with these, and there's so many of them. There's so many of them. It took up two little spaces on my petal palette here. Spill the beads. And what am I going to put them with? I really love the yellow turquoise. So I'm going to pull some of those out as a possibility. I think that kind of is cool. And is there anything I want from here? Let's spill those beads over here. See if there's anything I want to play with there. So I'm just going to work from one of my spools. I'm going to put a petal on. I'm going to see what it looks like with one of these in between, these simple metal. Simple metal spacers. I guess I'm thinking a necklace with these, but we'll see. So if you're watching, have you played with your Wicked kit yet? I haven't been in the VIB group to see, because you can start sharing as of last Wednesday. And for every share, what's our hashtag? Is it Wicked for the giveaway in VIB 2? I think it is. Actually, I have it right next to me. What does it say here? From September 24th to October 27th, post pictures of your designs made with this kit in our Softflex VIB studio Facebook group with the hashtag Wicked, and that will enter you to win a future kit. The winner is chosen at random. So all you got to do is share, and that is always nice to see what you all are making, inspire one another. Jenny said she posted her bracelet trio and a pair of asymmetrical earrings last Wednesday. She made it ahead of time, so you were ready. You were ready to post. I know, you do need that on the shirt. That's the name of Joyce's Joyce's video series, which she should be live this Friday, actually, using this kit too. So a new episode of Spill the Beads coming this Friday at 9:30 a.m. with the lovely Miss Joyce Trowbridge. We've got our friend Danielle Wicks joining us on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time for a beading party with Sarah Ayler. And I think she'll be using this kit too. So you guys have a lot of wicked fun ahead of you this week. Speaking of Boston, they say wicked there a lot, don't they? I think, Dana, did you just say you came back from Boston earlier on? Let me scroll back up. I feel like I saw it, but then it went scrolling by me. Oh my gosh, you guys have been so chatty. It's lovely. So long ago. No, not you, Dana. Was it someone else? Oh, Tina said that it was Tina, that you were just in Boston. Did you say it was a wedding, your daughter's? Did I read that right? Okie doke. I think I used up all of those spacer beads. Oh, here's one more. That is just super fun. Let me see what I would feel like if it was on a bracelet. Oh, on the 11th, you go back for a wedding. Awesome. So that's coming up pretty soon. Ooh, those petals are neat. Okay, it could be a bracelet possibly. But I also like how it just hangs, like how they hang down in a necklace. What do I want to do? I want these, I think, on the sides. But what do I want to do? Do I want anything as like a little transition bead or no? That feels too big. Let's see, I got that. That is an option, or one. It's not the same greens, but it's kind of interesting. Silver or the green. Or I could do a black bead. That seems too similar in color. I've only got 2 of these clear ones. That one's a possibility. How about one of the green spikes? That's neat. What if we did a couple with the green spike? This one feels a little too yellow in there. Let's grab another one. How many spikes do I have? 1, 2, 3 for the other side, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So I could do 5 on each side. Or if it was a bracelet, it could be like half and half too. I know, it kind of almost the same length, right? I wasn't expecting that either. How does that feel if I put it on a bracelet? Or do I want to continue with my idea of a necklace? So there would be pink, and there would be the green spikes, like a half and half. Or I think I like it as a necklace because I think it'll be fun to have the spikes on either side. So if I did 5 on the other side, we'll save these here. And now I'll just go up. I'll go up a bit with just the yellow turquoise, I think. I could put some silver in between to kind of mimic this. Right there. Like maybe even just putting one of these there. Just to give that a little extra space. Yeah, I like that. I don't think I like these though. I feel like they're not the right size for what I'm going for there. So I'm going to take these off and add in one of these next to the pink petal and then come back and start the spikes. I could try the little rhinestone spacers instead. They might be better size-wise. How does Softlex pick the colors? They're always so beautiful. Um, yeah, that's a good question. We usually come up. How do we do it? We usually just kind of think of a theme first or a possible idea, especially if it's like a season or holiday, and then we do some searching, some Google searching or some Pinterest searching for some color combinations or that we like or pictures we like. And we usually have like a picture inspiration that helps to guide our decisions for making the kit. Sarah and I get together maybe every 3 or 4 months to talk about upcoming kits. And then they also have, we kind of get some of the overall themes in, and then they have meetings with Sarah and Joyce to think about some possible products that would work. It's definitely a collaborative teamwork effort for sure. Did I use all my rhinestone spacers? Let's see, I've got one. I might have. There weren't as many of those. I might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's only 3 for each side. So maybe I'll just switch to just the beads after 3 of them. I like that. I like where that's headed. So I'm going to take the rest of this off my spool so that I could put beads on the other side. Exactly, Terry. Me, I need them. Husband, but you have beads. Me, but I don't have these beads. These beads are not the same as the other beads I have. One of the things I did for the retreat attendees is I made everybody a necklace. Because last week when we were, remember we were doing the charm necklace, which, oh gosh, I love that necklace from the So Charming kit. When I was looking for charms in my stash, I found a bunch of these tiny angel wings that were like a patina angel wing. And so I made everybody the same necklace, and we put it in their goodie bag, the little angel wing necklace. And it was so sweet because everyone was wearing them all weekend long. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool to see you all wearing your necklace every day. That was a nice surprise because I didn't even know I had them. But since I was on a charm search, I came across them. And so before the retreat happened, I was like, I got to make everyone a necklace. Terry said she bought some closeout charms. She's going to try using epoxy sculpt to collage some, as I don't need 200 enameled basketball charms. Snow? You don't need that? That sounds fun. I do have to play with my epoxy sculpt more. I like sticking stuff into stuff, as Christy says, right? Have you guys been following along with her retreat in Ireland? I can't wait to talk to her when she gets back and find out all about it. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Louisa is asking, what was the retreat? I held my first art retreat this past weekend here in Arizona. Louisa, it was me and my good friend Carrie co-hosted it, and it was a yoga, meditation, and painting retreat. And we're planning to do more because it was amazing. It was also so nice to have so much time getting to know everyone, and then also so much time creating, because a lot of my workshops are usually I'd probably say 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes they run a little long. But this was like, I'd probably say we had about 12 hours of content, like of actual stuff we were doing. And then 6 of that was painting on Saturday. And that was just so much more time than I've ever had. And it was just really, really cool. So I'm digging this. Let me see where this kind of lands on my necklace. Let's see how long this is. I might just have black wire up the back. I might just end it that way. How do I store my pendants? If they're pendant necklaces, a lot of them, I just have like a hanging necklace organizer that I put them on. So right now I'm at 13 inches. And I usually like a 19-inch necklace. So that would leave 3 inches on each side or more. Could do 3 or 4. I want to see where I like it laying on my neck. It is a Kristen necklace, isn't it? It's got some weight to it too, with those, I think those metal spacer beads that are between the pink petals have a little weight. I kind of want it to be right there. Okay, so I'm going to put a bead stopper there, and I'm going to measure that out. Let's see where that lands. Oop. Oh, I got a little longer. I made it a 24-inch necklace. So what I did here was just put bead stoppers where the beads ended, and then bead stoppers where I liked it when I held it up to my neck. And I will make I will use that as my little spot for where I'm going to put my clasp. And I'll also put a little crimp here if you want to hold your beads in place. So I'm going to grab my crimp tubes. I'm going to have to take those off, at least on one side. Put a crimp tube down. Look at my fun nails from the paint. There's all paint on top. I got to fix them, but there's all paint on top of my nails from this weekend. So I've got my crimp tube, 2x2 millimeter crimp tube on my strand, and then I'm going to put a little second strand through there, just like a little piece that I trimmed off, and that will allow me to make a nice crimp with the magical crimping pliers. I'm going to place that crimp right in the one notch. These pliers have a little dome on either side, and I want my crimp to be right in there. Right in the center. Give it a good squeeze. And then go all the way around. And then I will trim off the tails of that extra piece there. Now, I did have a little movement here, so I'm going to have to push my beads there. So what I'm going to do is I just want to see what is the distance between these two bead stoppers. It's about 5 inches. So that's how much of the wire I want showing. So when I move these down to meet that crimp, now I know that I want about 5 inches from here to here for where I'm going to put my clasp. So I'm going to go ahead and put another crimp on. Let it slide down to where my fingers are holding its space, and I'm going to grab my little lobster clasp, slide that on, and then I'm going to loop back in here, holding that crimp where I want it. And then using my crimping pliers, crimp that one down too. Somehow you got some paint in your hair. It was funny. There was one point I saw on the tarp, there was some white paint, like a couple of spots in a row. And so I was like, uh-oh, someone's got paint on their shoes. I was like, everyone stop, check your shoes, because I didn't want them to walk on any part of the rug that wasn't tarped. And who had the paint on their shoe? Can you guess who it was? That's right. It was me. I was the one with the paint on my shoe. So I was like, oh, that's me. I gotta go. So I had to take my shoes off and wipe them down so that I did not traipse paint anywhere else where it was not supposed to go. Yep, totally me. I was like, that makes sense. So I'm doing the same thing on this side. I added a crimp tube. I added a little piece of extra wire so that I can get that crimp to actually hold. And then I just kind of, once I have the crimp in my pliers, I just pushed it down towards the beads. There's a little bit of gap, but the tool actually gives you like a teeny bit of a gap, which is actually good because it'll help your necklace to not be too tight. It's also helpful that I have this sitting in a necklace shape rather than doing this straight out, because then I could make it too tight and then it doesn't want to hang. So the nice thing about this too is if I decide once I put it on, if I made it a little longer than I wanted to, I can just cut this little piece off and bring my clasp down a little bit to shorten it. See, I'm going to put my crimp there, line these two up, and then just slide my hands up to when I meet this one so that I get it to be the same size. Hold that crimp in my fingers. Bring my soft flex beading wire around and through the crimp, making a loop on this side. I also like when my loops are kind of the same size. And then crimp. I think that turned out pretty wicked fun. I like how the petals will probably spin around a little bit. That's another reason to make sure you have enough slack too. If you want them to hang down, they'll need a little bit looser area. If they're too tight, they'll probably flip more. Let's see. Big reveal. Let's see if you could see it on my busy shirt. Oh, I like it. I think that's pretty cool. And then the spikes kind of come to here, and then it just goes green turquoise, and then it's the black on the back. I think this could be really fun short too. So if I pulled this down and like made it kind of short, I think that could be really neat too. Preppy meets tribal. Very cute. I love it. So hopefully I inspired you to use some of those petal beads if you haven't yet. And if you missed out on the kit, you can still grab some of those pink petals before they're all gone. We don't have any more of the spikes, but we have the petals left. You've got the ginkgo leaves. You can grab the bead mixes. And if you want to enter the giveaway, now's your last chance. Enter that hashtag Wicked into the comments and we'll choose a winner. Must be here to win, and you will get to pick one of the bead strands, whichever one strikes your fancy, and we'll send it to you. I thought I was going to play with this one. I didn't get a chance to yet, but I do really like the green one, and I like the beads that are on here, especially these diamond ones. These would be very pretty with these. that were in the bead mix. They match kind of perfectly. It's a good combo. 62 entries. Woo woo. That's awesome. Vaughn says, Vaughn, yeah. I was like, does that say Vaughn or Van? Vaughn, she loves the green one. I know, I do too. This one's so good. I mean, I love the pink one too. If you're a pink and like sparkly lover, the pink one is really pretty, especially this big crystal heart in the center. But I think I'm more of the wicked colorway. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and bring up our giveaway, see who our winner is today. Roberta says she loves the pink one. I know the pink one's very pretty. And Jenny says she loves both of them, but she's used more of the pink so far. You know, the pink has so many great clear beads on it. Like these little, I don't know what they're like little cloud looking beads or like puffy beads. And then these are really pretty too. So yeah, I can see that. I can see why you would use a lot of those. All right, let's draw our winner. Who is it going to be today? Pamela Jones. Pamela, are you still here with us? Terry says, I'm not even a pink fan, but this kit might make me rethink that. I do love that about the kits, is I tend to use colors that I'm not always going to grab myself. She's here. Hooray. Congratulations, Pamela. So go ahead and email us at info@softluxcompany.com. Let us know your shipping information and let us know if you want the wickedly pink or the wickedly green bead strand. Congrats, congrats. Yay, round of applause. Well, that was fun. And I'm going to have to take a nap soon. Because my brain doesn't know if it wants to work any longer. But I'm glad it worked enough to bring us this gorgeous pink and green piece here, which matches the shirt perfectly. So like I said, we've got the live sale that ends today. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check that out. We've got a great sale happening at softluxcompany.com that ends tomorrow. $10 off of $49 or more, $20 off of $99 or more, and you get free shipping in the US over $89 with that coupon code WICKED. We still have some of our So Charming kits left. We have the new Thanks a Latte kit, and we have the Great Bead Extravaganza Black Brilliance kit available. So you can easily get to that $49 or $99 price range if you want to grab some of those upcoming kits and use that code WICKED to get up to $20 off of your order. Be sure to share what you're working on, especially with the kit, over in the VIB studio with the hashtag WICKED if you're sharing the kit, so that you can be entered to win a future kit. A winner is just chosen at random. Join us on Wednesday with Sarah and Danielle Wicks at 1 p.m. Pacific time. We have a live sale, I think this week on Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And then also Joyce is spilling the beads at 9:30 a.m. on Friday with the Wicked kit. Jenny says she's not a coffee drinker, but she's tempted by Thanks a Latte. It's really, it's like a fun fall kit. I would say it's, a nice fall colored kit. And then there's some extra surprises. We're doing a golden ticket, which has 5 lucky winners getting a gift card in there so they can get themselves a latte or maybe a tea or something like that too if you're not a coffee drinker. Those will be putting into the orders at random. So you'll have to let us know if you are a golden ticket winner or a latte ticket winner when you get your kit. And we also have something else in there that I picked up from John's warehouse, which is not normally something we would put in to a kit, but it's another like kind of extra surprise that I happened to see, and it went along with it perfectly. So I grabbed that as like a little something extra for all of you for this particular kit. But we can't spill the tea yet. We've got to wait till the end of October before we reveal what is in that kit, and you'll have to see all the goodies then. Jenny says she does love the accent color in the bead strand. Yeah, the accent color is really pretty. It looks really nice with the other earthy tones. Got that nice little accent to kind of round it out. All right, everybody, have a great week. And I will see you all next Monday for a new episode of Free Spirit Beading. Bye.